Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. An investigation of a burglary of a habitation on County Road 3509 led to officers making contact with a nearby neighbor when an exterior and interior photos showed Billy Frank Harville, age 41, entering through the back door of the habitation. He's now in Hopkins County Jail, charged with burglary of a habitation of felony 2. A juvenile passenger in a 2017 Dodge Ram struck a bicyclist with his hand as the vehicle passed the bicyclist. A DPS trooper who viewed the accident made a traffic stop. The driver, Christopher Arlen Ray, age 34, of Sulphur Springs, was arrested for driving while intoxicated, child passenger under 15 years of age. That's a state jail felony. The residency program for doctors at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, is ongoing, but its current setup will end once the 2 current students finish their residencies at the end of December. However, medical residents will still see and serve patients in Sulphur Springs, according to information received from Christus Health. The residence program was established by Hopkins County Memorial Hospital prior to the sale of 51% of the hospital to Christus. Currently, there are 2 students in the program, but the 3-year commitment that had been made to the students will not continue after December of this year. The change created changes in plans for the students. KSST News had spoken to one student who had completed his first year of residency in Tyler and was house hunting in Sulphur Springs for his 2 years of residency, with hopes of continuing on locally after completing the program. However, his search for a house ended when notified that the program would not continue. The current configuration of the program was called Unsustainable by Christus. However, a residency program will be available, according to Christus officials. Christus Mother Frances Sulphur Springs will now work in tandem with Christus Mother Frances or Christus Good Shepherd Health System and UT Health Northeast to continue a rotation of medical school residents at the facility here, according to Paul Harvey, President and Chief Executive Officer of the local hospital. He states the hospital will continue participating in family residences requiring rural health experience. With the resources now at the disposal of the local hospital through Christus Health, the capability to recruit providers from all over the nation and providing patient access to specialists and providers within the network has expanded beyond what had been available. Harvey states that Christus has been actively recruiting specialists and primary care providers for Sulphur Springs and hope to make some announcements for the area very soon. This is a promise that has been made by Hopkins County Memorial Hospital in the past as well. The 11,800-acre Brosico Ranch will be sold in one or multiple tracts by sealed bid, with offers due on or before November 1st of 2017, according to Icon Global, who handles the sale. Located just south of the Sulphur River and just off I-30 and Farm to Market Road 71, the ranch has been a leader in cattle, wildlife, hunting, and fishing for years. The ranch is home to over 2,200 head of award-winning red Angus cattle, record white-tailed deer, 2 100-acre lakes stocked with Florida bass, and some of the best waterfowl habitat in Texas. The sale will include mineral, lignite, and water rights. All livestock, including cattle and managed deer herd, all equipment, including vehicles, tractors, and machinery, will be sold after the real estate is sold. For more information on the sale and potential subdivision for the ranch, go to brosicoranchsale.com or ksstradio.com. Here's Don Julian with sports.
The Lady Cats volleyball team defeated a good Pleasant Grove team 3-1 Friday in Wildcats Gym. Lady Cats coach Justin Manus said he added the non-district game to the schedule to better prepare his team for district play.
Yeah, we decided to bring in Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove is always a really good defensive team, and I kind of wanted to see what our offense would look like against a good defensive team, and they gave us all we wanted. I mean, the scores were close. They had some good hitters, but I also got to see some of my other kids step up and play some ball.
Yeah, we won that fourth set 21-19, 2 points anyway. It was very close, just right down to the wire. If we'd have somehow lost that, it would have gone to 5, and so that just shows you how the difference between 3-1 and 3-2.
It's definitely huge. You go into that fifth set, it's a coin toss. It's important to have the momentum if we go into that fifth set. But we had some really big kills by Erica Van Bentham in that fourth set that I think put us over the top. And of course, Lexi Weisenhunt, she put away that last ball, which was nice. But Pleasant Grove's a great team. I'm glad we got to play them before we go into district.
Is Kaylee Jefferson hitting the ball harder now? That she really seemed to be attacking.
Yeah, she's hitting the ball with a lot of aggression and a lot of power, which we're going to need to do, especially tomorrow night against Texas High. We're going to be aggressive with them and come out and set tone. So it's important that we have that type of swinger in our offense.
Feel pretty good about where the girls are as they get into district play now, and that this is what it's all about when you start.
Sure. No, I feel pretty good. I've got to see a little bit of everybody and got to see a lot of different rotations. And, I still think we have room to grow, and we're going to grow through district. But going into district tomorrow night, I feel pretty good about where we're at.
Sounds like you kind of start out with maybe some of the district favorites, with Texas High and Hallsville, but Pine Tree may have a lot to say too.
Yeah, I was looking at that. We got Texas High and Hallsville right after it, so we're going to see some of the toughest ones. We've seen Pine Tree at a tournament, and they're going to be tough as well. So it's going to be one of those districts where you're going to have to show up and play every single night.
Greenville's already beat us in a tournament.
They did. Yeah, they did. Greenville got the best of us. I'm glad it was in a tournament, not district. So, I'm hoping that we really turn it on here and we use all the hard matches that we played to our advantage.
You want everybody to leap ahead a little bit to Friday. Want everybody to turn out before they go to football at 4:00 and help these girls win.
I think everybody knows what a big match that is. Hallsville, we did beat them early this year in a tournament, but this is district where it counts. So it's important for people to come out and support us, and we need all the energy we can get.
The Lady Cats open district play Tuesday night at Texas High at 6:30 p.m. The Wildcats and Lady Cats cross-country teams had solid performances Saturday at the Tyler Lee Classic at UT Tyler. We get results from cross-country coach Ross Hicks.
We did well as a team. The boys finished 5th place overall, and the girls finished 8th place overall. We had a lot of season best times and a lot of personal best times going on. The weather was good, so that always helps, and there was some really strong competition, and I thought we had a good day.
Let's start with the guys and tell us about them.
Yeah, the guys, our top guy, Landon Thornton, he finished 7th overall. He had probably the best race of his career, finishing in 16:40. So I was very, very proud of that. Then we had our next really 6 runners were very close. They all finished within about 35 seconds of each other, and so that was their next was Peyton, our senior Peyton Vickery, then Eli Sellers, who his stomach was bothering him a little bit, and then we had a sophomore really step up, Christian Palomino. He's just getting faster and faster every week, and so I'm excited to see how he continues to progress. And then our Ed Ramirez, another senior who's just steady Ed is what we call him, because he does this thing every week. So it was a good week for the boys.
And tell us about the girls.
The girls did amazing as well. All of them, I think all of them had personal best for their whole career. So that was really encouraging. Sydney Washburn was first on our team, and she was also 7th, 8th. She was in the top 10. She did really well. Had a great run, and was very proud of her. She's just a sophomore. And then we had Bailey Arrington, who's a junior. She ran her personal best as well and finished in the mid-20s, about 24th, I believe. And then we had a freshman really step up, Landry McKinney. She ran a personal best. And then we had senior Hannah Dixon, who also very consistent. And so we had a great day. I was very proud of the way that they competed. They're really starting to take some pride in what they do, and it's really starting to show.
All right. Now we'll go to Hallsville, I believe. Next, it'll be next Friday.
Yes. So we're got a Friday meet this week, so it kind of throws a little wrench in the training, but that's okay. So we like going down there and seeing a lot of our district competitors. So we're really hoping to go down there and have a strong performance, continue to improve is what I've just been preaching, because we've been training hard throughout the weeks, and so we're about to get to where we begin tapering, where we're getting faster and less mileage, but we're still not there. So we're still running quite a few miles and training really hard, and so that makes these meets, sometimes their legs may still be a little bit tired, but at this point in the season, we're really focused on the end of the year at district and regionals and being prepared for them.
At Hallsville Lear Park, what's that like to run in?
It's a good little course. It starts out on soccer fields on the soccer complex, and then has some trails that go around, and then finishes up back on the soccer field. So there's a few little hills, but it's mostly flat there on the soccer field.
Best of luck this week.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.
Just asking whose day it was to keep up with.